Hi, I am Saroja Angadi, talking from Karnataka, India, regarding targeting the individuals to torture them, to kill them kind of slowly, or it's a fast kill but not the instant kill. I am talking today about how they are affecting for me to be incontinent person, meaning anytime when they want to, say suppose I come to my office, then they will do the beaming, and so my incontinence will be like very fast. Or then if I have water in the bladder, then it's just the stream continues and I cannot control it. And if my bladder doesn't have the water or the urine, the pain or the organ, it starts kind of like a beeping. It's like constantly trying to push out the urine from there. So you have a feeling of just doing this kind of a contraction, and then it is painful, irritating, and kind of inflamed. So it just tries to open up like that. The organ which is supposed to be like that, it is forced to go like that, and it just beeps. It just beats. So this is kind of an incontinence they are inducing in me every now and then. So it almost seems like somebody's watching, and when I am at certain things, that's the time they do it. And also, if I'm heading to do so to restroom, they will not wait until I undress myself to do the passing. They do it in a way very quickly. They make me my control. They make me lose my control, and they fast forward my actions. So I do not know how they're doing it. They might be using my own brain and my brain's mechanism to do it slowly. So I'm in the process of doing that in the mind, and they just fast forward it. As a result, it is going. Or they beam something on the organ itself, where the organ with that beam, it starts doing that kind of a function. So either way, somebody is doing. And also in my home, if I go to my sink, is for sure that's going to happen. If I go to my sink within a half hour or so, meaning there is some time, fixed time for me to be doing. It's not like once they do it, I mean, that incontinence, it's not like a drop in drop. It's like continuous, complete stream. There's nothing I can do. So once I do it, if I go within 5 minutes over there, then they don't do it. So there is a gap. So satellite is also there, and then the person who is doing this is also there. So there's a this crime is very well funded, well functioned, and I believe there are a lot of people behind it. I don't know which, maybe the departments, maybe different nations, all that kind of stuff is involved. But it's insulting, it's painful. If it is happening to me, it is happening to many other people. So I am doing an organization in India to ban these things, to oppose these energy weapon stuff, to torture the humans. Whoever the people who are going to be the founders of my organization, they have targeted those people, and they are heavily targeting them. Also, people who are in touch with me, that I have told this is what happens. They have, again, they are torturing one more person heavily. So these things are going on. These things are real. Also, let me take a chance. See, this is all like so dark. They have beamed this microwave, or I don't know what it is. This kind of like goes something like that. The feelings like shaking, and this is all the darkness. Also, I want to point out that my left eye and the right eye, they can slow down one pupil. They have done, maybe in a matter of 1 or 2 days they can do it. They do something here inside so that this pupil doesn't move along with this one. So I'm kind of crisscrossed eyes. I mean, it's just not all. One is smaller, small to respond. It's kind of like, gone up. Maybe they're pulling something in here. They have done this one to one of my colleague or associate. So, and I watched how quickly they did it, and they have done it. If they have done it to me, they have done it to other people, other targeted individuals for sure. So this is very insulting, and they have been doing it. And guess what? This is not anything new for me. And this only tells me how cruel they are, and what kind of underworld they are engaged in. But this is not the humanity, and I don't think they care for humanity. So it's going to be the battle of the win between the good and the evil. What course it's going to take, how it's going to go, all that is to be seen. For sure they are winning. I mean, they have spread this far, this much. But even then, it's interesting how it goes. They are doing a kind of a fast kill in the sense, every holes that I have, they push the energy when I'm sleeping. They also push the energy into my veins also. Veins, like when I'm sleeping through the clothes, even if I wear the cloth, they do this. This is poisoning, and they've been doing it. Also, to my calf, like a leg and my calf, they take a bundle of the muscles, and then whatever they do, it hurts, and the whole calf kind of contracts. That's what happens, kind of contracts, and whatever the muscle that they are pulling, and below the knee, the calf, and then the above knee also same bundle they are pulling. So that makes my height reduced. So there are a number of things that they are doing, number of tricks that they are doing. I'm trying to give a little bit more detail so that other people who are going through this shouldn't take that as, oh, that's naturally happening, or it's part of aging. No, it's not. So these are the targeting units, these are the weapons, these are the energy weapons, and there are people heavily involved in it. So these are the stuff that I'm suffering. They also change I don't know what the deposit on the skin, on my hands and stuff. There is heavy dark stuff on my hand. So if it's a poison, say for example, if they are putting like a silver or something when we are sleeping into our breath, which they are doing, by the way, they can do all sorts of things with the invisible energy that can pass through the walls, and they have concentrated, and then they are targeting at people. This is what they're doing. Such kind of energies, they've always been there in our history. It's not a new thing. So these guys are not impressing me, by the way. But they pass through the walls, and they hit the set part of our body, and the energy that they pass through is so heavy they can blow your pants or like a shirt like off so easily. Just about in an instant they blow it off. And so how do I know this? Because they have done this in my sleep when I wasn't asleep when I was awake, and they just took my clothes out. So why do they do that? So they want to get to my private parts, and being a female, they want to insert stuff into our private part to poison us, to slow kill us. This is what's going on. Again, I'm Saroja, the targeted individual. I'm in India right now. This stuff is happening, and these are the symptoms that I'm subjected through. Thank you.